Sorry, I fidget a lot. I think the guy should pay for the bill. Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
I think it's fair if you split it. I mean,
Fair. Valid.
Well, I guess,
Valid.
like, I've had this discussion with friends, and sometimes I'm someone who doesn't mind like splitting, just because for me that's not a big deal. I'm someone that actually I don't like when people pay for me, and that's just like even growing up. I think like my parents taught me to be very independent, so I honestly, even when like guys are trying to be nice, I'm like I'm just gonna pay for my own. Like sometimes I'll let them, or even I will be one to pay for things, because for me it is honestly like not that deep in a sense.
Sure. Nicolette.
I would laugh in his face, and then I would split the bill with him, and then I would never talk to him again. Cause I don't ask people out on dates, so like that means like they asked me to go out, you know.
So you would laugh in his face.
Mm-hmm.
You'd pay the whole thing and never talk to
No,
him.
I would not pay the whole thing. I would pay my half.
Oh, you'd pay your half. Okay.
Yeah, and I'd be like, itemize it.
The fuck? But that would be a deal breaker if
Yeah, that's so like tacky, so embarrassing for them.
tacky. It's tacky.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
I mean-
invite a girl out on a date and they'd be like, all right, like we're gonna split the bill.
I mean,
there are such opposite answers here. Like, what is a guy supposed to do?
well, let's keep going around the table. Give everyone a chance to answer.
So,
Go ahead.
Honestly, okay, so it's not like a deal breaker, but I say 99% of the time I would want the guy to pay for the date because that shows he's interested. He doesn't have to be like financially stable, but I would say like, okay, like if it's your first date with me and the vibe is good, like if it was a one-time thing, we could split the bill, but I would prefer a guy like pay. So
You said that you want the guy to pay. That way, you know he's interested.
okay, yes, but also like a guy will spoil a girl when he's really into her. And it doesn't always have to be money. It can be flowers, it could be compliments, whatever, but I feel like it's better when the guy pays for the date.
I mean, couldn't you make the argument that it actually would show, in terms of if you compared men and women, if a woman paid for the date, that would actually show a much greater enthusiasm.
Well, true, but
Can
I
you
would
stop
also
fidgeting with that?
I would also feel weird like if I paid for the date, I don't want to feel like I'm too independent. Like I want a guy to be in control and like pay for the date.
Oh, okay. Sarah, what about you?
I mean, I would prefer if someone paid. Yeah, I would kind of, depending on like how much money he has, like it would just show some level of like investment. Like he can't take, it's also like someone can't take like tons of people out to dinner. So like that would show that maybe they're not dating like tons of, well, if someone has enough money, they could. But yeah, basically it would be a plus, but not a deal breaker.
It would be a plus, but not a deal breaker. Okay. Would it be like negative points though, if he wanted to split?
No, as long as it's like a place that we both agreed on, like
Sure.
equally, it's not like him making the entire plan and then choosing what I order too and then expecting me to pay for it. That would make me mad. But if it's like we come to the decision together where we're going and I get to like choose what I want, then I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mary?
I think that if a guy is interested in a sincere way and is looking for something serious, he will pay. And most guys aren't looking for something serious these days, so they don't.
I don't think a guy paying on a date is a very good metric for if he's serious or not.
I
True,
think it
because
is.
money's not everything, but it just tends to be chivalrous and gentleman, like, oh, hold the door open. so you pay for
Chivalry.
your
Did you just say
dinner.
chivalry?
Honey.
Yeah, I did. Whatever you call it,
So what is chivalry? Like being a gentleman,
Yeah.
traditional gender roles.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like LARPing as a provider. You're supposed to want to do that if you're a man.
Not in today's day and age. I think it's
I
a
mean,
no.
no, I'm not saying like all of these chicks that you go out with from a dating app are worth, the trouble. But if you're going out with someone that you think might be, then you need to show the initiative in that way.
Shouldn't the girl pay in those circumstances?
In what circumstance?
Because here's the thing, like a lot of men have had the experience or have heard about, for example, foodie calls, where a girl goes on a date. Rachel's laughing
I've heard
because she's
about
done
that.
that shit.
Whoa, pause. No, I haven't.
Admit it.
I always
Um,
either split, or if they offer to pay, I'll be like, no, let me pay. But
Okay.
if they really want to pay,
Sure.
Yeah.
So there's this term called foodie call, where it's kind of derived from booty call, where women will go on dates to get a free meal. Additionally, women will go on a date for experience or just because they're bored. I guess I'll go on a date with him, not doing anything else. Sure, why not? Whereas men, if they're going on a date with you, they have we know ahead of time, like, we're interested. Whereas women, when they go on a date, they're like, let me feel it out. I need to decide, blah, blah, blah. So there's foodie calls, and then there's also just wanting a free experience. Maybe some guys are being fucking extra and taking you to the zoo and shit, taking you to play mini golf, taking you to a concert, spending $50, $100, $200 on the first date. So there's that component to it. Whereas if a guy goes on a date with you, it's pretty clear cut he's interested in you. He's not going on the date just to get some extraneous benefit like a free meal or like to go to a concert with you. Like, he wants to, at the very least, sleep with you. At the very least, and having sex with someone is a equal value exchange. You're both participating in that. Whereas a guy paying for you on a date, that's a one directional value exchange. He's paying money. You're not paying money. He's
What you're
lost.
doing is like you're giving him your time and also your company. So if you're a nice, sweet,
They're giving their
feminine,
time.
pleasant woman, you are providing him
So
the
it's
company of
I
a
think from
sweet
But
and
they're
Well-
giving
pleasant
their time too.
Good
woman.
point,
I
Rachel.
think from the get-go, as long as you're honest with the person, be like, you should be
There you
honest. Like,
go.
hey, if you're just coming for a free meal, then say that. If you're going to actually be interested and be on a date, make sure you tell them ahead of time. I
Yo,
feel like.
Carson, go to Google, search for woman who went on 6 days a week to save on her grocery bill.
That is
Yeah.
I
She
believe
should,
that.
she should at least
That
tell
is
him.
I mean,
to
if
be
she's doing
honest,
that,
you
she's
know?
probably fat. So not really.
Well, in any case, look,
dateable.
men are kind of waking up to the fact that women are going on also it's just, and I know some of you are young, so maybe you haven't gone on a lot of like proper first dates where it's like a dinner date or like meeting for a drink or something.
Why would you do that?
Thank you, Carson. So
That is crazy.
woman-
Why would
That
you do
is
that on
OD.
social media?
Yep.
That is not
six dates a week to save on food. I didn't buy groceries for 2 years. Scroll
What
down.
the-
Carson,
I would
scroll
feel
down.
so guilty.
this real?
to be honest.
This
But
is
with
real.
all the
She
time
made a
that you
TikTok.
spent
Scroll
on
down.
those dates,
Down,
you
down,
could
down.
have been like
Get to the
doing
TikTok.
something
Yep.
lucrative with your
Hold on.
time.
So when they say women are bad with money, but you used to go on 6 dates a week to avoid paying for groceries, between 2016 2018, I didn't buy groceries once, probably saved about 150.
I'm not gonna lie, I did that at
You can
first,
close it. That's fine,
but
Carson.
I definitely don't
I
recommend
have
it.
friends.
You can
who
just
do
close that
that.
out.
It's so fun.
Close out the
It's so
tab.
bad,
Close out
but
the
it's so
tab.
fun.
Scuffed. Oh, you scuffed it. Okay. It's all good. So men are waking up to this reality where not all women, but some women are going on dates without an actual genuine interest in the guy. So guys don't want to feel like suckers. So me personally, I don't think dudes should be paying. Also, the other reason guys should not be paying on first dates is the current dating landscape. Gone are the days of people just dating one person at a time. People are seeing multiple people, both men and women. But I think it's actually much more common for women to be dating multiple men at the same time. That's a game women play. Some men play that game, but most men can't.
I think that was before modern dating as well, though. Like women having suitors, being selective, but that's also when they were less sexually accessible
Well, yeah. Now here's
and more attractive.
to bring it back.
probably.
There was a girl 2 shows ago who, like I said, she's sleeping with 5 guys. She had one main guy, four side dudes, and she said, and then I was like having one night stands on top of it.
Yeah.
So like
that's
I
not
would-
dating.
yeah,
Finn,
like-
that's just being a whore.
pretty much, I would not want to go on a date with a girl that is sleeping with another dude. I don't even want to pursue a girl who's sleeping with another guy. If you're sleeping with another guy, I don't care if it's just casual. I don't want to pursue you. I don't want to date you. I don't want to pay for your dinner. I don't want to kiss you. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want anything to do with you. However, the dating landscape is both men and women, but I think more so women, they're sleeping with multiple people. They're dating multiple people. Like if
But
I
let's
find
get this straight. Do you mean dating is synonymous with like sleeping with the people that you're dating?
not
Because it
necessarily,
doesn't have to be that.
not
You can
necessarily,
just
but
be
honestly,
going on dates with people for the first time.
I don't even like that shit either.
I think it's important to stay loyal in the talking stage, to be honest.
Mhm.
And I
Oh,
feel like you should
alright.
only date one person at once.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is like, because how are you going to know who you like more? But then you eventually will know, but I still feel like it'll be confusing and it'll be just like, I don't know, annoying. I feel like how can you divide all of your attention to one person and you really get to know them if you're seeing multiple people, you know?
Yeah.
It'll be confusing.
Well-
At least for
I
me, I get
agree.
confused.
I
you know?
agree.
Well, and also the other thing is I would say almost all women are capable of going on like 3 or 4 dates a week if you were so inclined. What? Disagree?
I wouldn't.
No,
personally.
but capable. So
That's a choice.
able to do it.
Capable?
Rachel,
I
that's-
wouldn't.
you
No.
wouldn't. However, well, if you were so inclined, Rachel, you could sleep with a new guy every single night of the week.
But I wouldn't.
But you acknowledge that you could, right?
If I wanted to,
Yeah,
yeah, but I don't want to.
sure. And I mean, to your credit, you're an attractive girl, but
Thanks.
so I don't know if I'm not sure if your looks. Do you have a brother?
Yeah,
Older, younger?
older.
Does he slay? Is he got game?
No.
Is he good with the ladies?
Does
Does
he
he slay?
Is he good with the ladies? Is he the ladies man?
He's probably watching this.
Is he a Chad?
Um,
Yo, what's his name?
his name's Jonathan.
Yo, Jonathan, you're a fucking legend.
Oh my god.
So is he a Chad?
He's not a Chad.
He's not a Chad?
He's very respectful and like
He's got a girlfriend or?
he has a girlfriend.
Okay. R.I.P. in the chat for Chad. I mean, Jonathan. Okay. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is unremarkable average women. I'm not saying that you are, but I remember once I went on a date with this girl, unremarkable, like average looking,
Okay.
you know, and she told me we had matched on Hinge. She had been on Hinge for 3 days. She had already had 2 dates before I had a date with her. She revealed all this to me on the date. And then she said, it was like a Wednesday or some shit. We hung out. Then she said, I have 2 dates planned for this weekend. I'm like, that's 5 dates in a week. I immediately,
Yeah,
She
I
wasn't
wouldn't.
interested in
Yeah,
pursuing you
right.
then.
I
It sounds
don't-
like she wasn't interested
Or
in
she
a
was
relationship with
testing
you.
him.
I would have
Because
left
like,
the
why
date.
would you openly be like, I'm seeing multiple people?
because
that's gonna.
I asked her, and
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, credit to her, she was
Right.
honest, but
Honesty is important,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't see more than
She
one
was-
person.
yeah,
at once.
I would
Yeah.
leave.
you would leave
I would leave the date.
if a dude was like, yo,
I'm seeing
Yeah.
another girl on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
just like-
interested,
If they don't
and I'm
want
not-
But-
I'm not
me,
down for that.
but here's the difference. So an average guy can't do that, whereas an average girl could fuck like a new dude every single night of the week if she wanted to.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Well, she would only do that if she
Yeah,
were mentally
fight
ill.
the system, Rachel, huh?
She would only do that if she were mentally ill, so it doesn't really matter.
She would only do that if she was mentally ill.
To hook up with a new guy every day, yeah, you got to be like actually crazy to do that.
Right, but I'm not saying they would do it, but they have the option. And so
Yeah, they do.
basically, but you have average women who have basically the sexual options of a male celebrity. So that creates a asynchronicity. Wait,
Incongruity,
I'm trying to async.
Big word.
Jesus Christ,
asymmetry.
I dropped out of college.
No.
In
no,
any
I think
case,
that's fine.
So women have far more sexual options than men do.
Yeah,
Like it's absurd.
but that's not what they
absurd.
value. They want to be committed.
Well, I
to
mean-
not fucked.
Yes, men and women's sexual strategies are a bit different, but because women have like a de facto abundance mentality. So an
Wait,
abundance mentality, like women
do?
women have abundance mentality. Women sleep with who they want, men sleep with who they can.
As far as their dating options, you mean?
Yes.
Because I feel like all the rest of the time they're operating on like scarcity mindset because they're constantly seeking security all the time. Like that's what women want, right? Security, resources, safety, provision.
No, but I'm speaking just in terms of suitors and options.
Yeah.
Women have, even average women have an abundance of options.
For
Whereas
sex,
men,
not for committed relationships.
no, even for
though.
committed relationships.
I wouldn't say so.
I
Okay.
agree. I agree because you're supposed to only have like one soulmate. If everyone was meant to be with everyone, then nobody would be married, right? So I feel like, yeah.
Erroneous.
I think what he's pretty
Soulmate.
much trying to say is that most women will have like a line of suitors in their inboxes,
True.
right? Versus guys, if they go to their inboxes, they're not going to have like this whole slew of women there. There's just
It's
more
true. Yeah, it's true.
opportunities for women.
Well, just to keep things moving along, let's get to the next. What was yours again? I think we already touched
Split
on
the
it.
bill.
Oh yeah, we touched on that. One last thing on that. Actually, I already said it. Go ahead.
Mine says they're not. A
You got to
feminist.
speak into the
Oh,
mic.
sorry. Mine says they're not a feminist. So
Based.
what's the question?
Based.
What's the question again? Like, is that a deal breaker if they're not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's go around the table on this.
Wait, I'm
Do you
not
identify
really-
as a feminist?
No.
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 Based. Hello.
Oh, wow.
I don't think so.
No.
It depends on the definition. I feel like there's a lot of different definitions of feminism out there.
What's your definition?
I guess like gender equality in some way.
Okay, sure.
Um,
Oh,
J. Lumen super chatted $100.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
This is why I said what I said earlier. Men always fork on the first date. Set the expectation that this is what you want, and why. Physical compatibility
Ew.
is a critical component of a relationship. If she says no, don't waste your money or time on these 304s.
Gross.
That's who? Do you know that guy?
Oh no.
I thought you
was
said
talking
that's
about
Aaron.
304, so that's like the area code, right? Is that
Yeah, it's the area
Okay.
code. 304,
I was
definitely.
like 304.
Yeah, definitely area code. Right, Nicolette? Yeah. She's from the 304, right?
I'm like, what was the question?
Don't worry about it. Okay, so his super chat was, yeah, don't wait. I think,
That's stupid. This is the society that men want.
well, here's the
Instant
thing.
access to women for $12.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like,
Chicken nuggets.
I think here's where where men have an issue. If women let Chad hit it, and then you're gonna make the guy who you maybe want a relationship with, you're gonna make him wait. That's where men have an issue. If your standard throughout your
Yes.
whole life was, I value long-term relationships, you know, I've always waited. But if you've like your body count's 20, 30, 40, and then you want to make this next guy wait, who is perhaps the most deserving of a long-term relationship, you're going to make him wait. But that's just ridiculous.
People want different things at different times, so I feel like it's
Sure.
valid.
People
Like
with, like-
people have like a, you know, like, oh, you want to just looking for something casual right now because you went through a breakup, and then later on you can change your mind and you can
Of
decide
course.
that you want to be committed.
Yeah, I mean, you're free to move however
I don't
you
think
want. You
that
can
chicks with like 40 plus body count are asking anyone to wait.
no.
That's
Well, not
not really
necessarily,
lot,
but
bro.
maybe
applicable.
sometimes if they decide they want to change and do that, people change religions all the time too. So I feel like
Almost
you can
always
change who
doesn't
you are.
happen.
You know.
I've had multiple scenarios where I've been like, I dated a girl, whatever, and she says when I was younger, I had a hoe phase. This is my body count. I've had one night stands, etc. And then I come along and they're like, they want to wait 3, 4, 5 dates. When they tell me, bro, I've done this, I've done that, I've had one night stands, and I'm just like, because when if it hasn't been your previous standard in your previous relationships,
People can
I
change
th-
their minds.
no, they can, and they're free to. It's not like I'm owed anything. However, I'm also free to feel that or to think that you are playing a game now because it wasn't your standard in the past. So you are now leveraging sex to get commitment from me. Whereas in the past, you didn't do that. So it's like a double standard almost.
Well, you can't really leverage sex when you have a high body count anymore because your value is diminished.
I don't think your self worth is based on how many people you've slept with.
How many people you sleep with is based on your self worth, though.
Not really.
I think also that though goes in with the experience because example of people that have like slept with other people or were super casual. I think the important thing to note though is that when a girl does take that like insight into wanting to wait, that's because there's like meaning there. Like it's intentional on purpose that they actually see something with you. And considering, like, I guess in the past experience they have done that, that means like it obviously didn't work out. You know what I mean? So I think what's important here to take away is that that girl is adding value to you, although the men don't see it that way. Like from a girl's mindset, like in this situation, they want to tread carefully rather than having that casual, like, okay, we slept together, but like they're gone.
You said you're not a feminist, correct?
I have my best friend is a feminist, and I think like being a feminist, like that title is one of my best friends. Like it obviously depends on what your definition.
Well, I don't care about your best friend. I'm just asking you.
Oh, it depends on what your definition of a feminist is, but I think like there's a difference between.
Generally speaking, though, you don't identify as a feminist, correct?
I wouldn't say like strongly like, oh, I'm like a feminist, but of course I, stand for the importance of female rights and equality and everything like that.
Wait,
Okay,
so
but the first question I asked you was, do you identify as a feminist? And you said no, correct?
No, yeah.
Okay, so you're not a feminist.
wait,
I'm-
what is
Like,
a
but
feminist?
I-
Can we just what is a feminist to all of us?
A
Yeah,
feminist
what is
is a
your
man
definition?
hating.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
A
okay.
green
hair,
okay,
green
in my
hair, tattoos,
in my
yelling at
opinion,
people, or,
though,
like,
I think there's a difference between being a feminist and being like a man hater and like hating the patriarchy and like putting men down versus uplifting women.
okay.
There's a big line, and I think a lot of people get that mixed in. Like to uplift women, they think they continuously have to keep pushing men down. Although, like the patriarchy, yeah, that is a real thing we live in. It's
Yeah.
very,
Everyone's thrown around so much.
But I think it's the importance
What's the
again. Of,
patriarchy?
Yeah, what's the patriarchy?
it's like living in a world that is run by men, and a lot of it is everything is male dominant,
So what is a man?
dominated, and
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
We don't even want to go there.
Yeah, we
But
we won't
when you
go.
say that it's run by men, it's like, hasn't that kind of worked out well for humanity so
Yeah.
far?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I disagree that there's a patriarchy.
Yeah.
I mean, even if there is, it's like, is that really like a problem? I don't know.
Can you name a society in which women have built it from the ground up? The skyscrapers, the roads.
So like
literally
biologically
everything.
speaking, women tend to be more nurturing and men tend to be more dominant, if that makes sense. So I feel like it works out with the way it is, It's okay that it's mainly male dominated, but I think there is like outliers, of course, but yeah.
So when you think of like modern day feminists, those who call themselves feminists today, like how you gave your definition of feminist, do you think those women prescribe to that, or do they, go around with like hating men? What do you think the majority of women who say that they are feminists today, which definition do you think they go with?
I think there's a lot of hate towards men, especially.
Yeah.
Based Rachel.
Oh
Yo,
my
can we get
God.
some Rachel
just
in the
being
chat?
honest.
Yo, W Rachel in the chat.
Oh my God.
Let's see it. Spam that shit.
I just
Rachel
think
in the
there's
chat.
A lot of hate surrounding that.
It's true because even with movies, everyone's like, I want to see more women dominated movies. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's fine. But a lot of the movies that have come out that are just mainly.
Well, that's not hating on men.
No, what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like, this is like the new wave of feminism, which is like ending up to be toxic.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of like new wave feminists are like trying to kind of like mimic men's behaviors and actions in like a way to like take power back in a way. Like, and I don't think that's the answer either. Like, it's kind of not the show itself, but just like the call her daddy like phenomenon. Like, you feel powerless, and then so I feel like a lot of people are kind of trying to
Wait.
act like a man.
What is the call her daddy phenomenon?
Like it's like
Oh, I
like
hate
how
that
men
word.
are like players, like that's like
It's
someone
like you have to act
I-
like a player
yeah,
and
like
a
you have to
man
sleep
in order
with as
to
many like men as possible, like play them, like
Yeah.
you have to be the one to like be like
It's like cheat on your boyfriend before he cheats on you.
Yeah.
I
It's
saw
like
a
that.
comment where
Oh,
it said
yeah.
we can uplift women without hating on men, which I think is very true.
Yeah.
Why do women need to be uplifted so bad?
No, I'm just saying
Based.
you can uplift people.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're like scapegoating this new wave feminism, but I would say all waves of feminism in every era have been toxic.
Yeah.
Look at all those Rachels in the chat. W Rachel. Okay.
Rachel, that's
Wait,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of all stemmed from your thing, like what is feminism? So I mean, I think you often hear, well, feminism is about gender equality. However, feminism isn't really about gender equality. In its most generous sense, feminism is about, if I can be the most generous, I think feminism is much worse than as I'm about to describe. Feminism is a woman's advocacy movement. There's nothing wrong with women's advocacy. However, to claim it's a gender equality movement is
erroneous. Erroneous.
Because feminists don't advocate for men.
That's true. It's like a very man-hating thing.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. So at its best, it's women's advocacy. In actuality, it's a man-hating ideology that spreads misinformation. And I suppose, yes, it does also happen to try to secure rights and privileges for women. But overall, feminism it's a man-hating ideology. And I can prove that because the core tenet of feminism is the patriarchy theory, which is just that, a theory, and theories can be wrong. So patriarchy theory, excuse me, guys.
Just don't go to Portland. It's crazy there. Don't go to Portland.
Patriarchy theory essentially posits that men are the oppressor class and women are the oppressed, which is an absolutely egregious example of the apex fallacy. And so feminism and patriarchy theory teaches that men are the oppressors, women are the oppressed. So how is the oppressed, aka women, supposed to feel about the oppressor class, aka men? The oppressor class is not, the oppressed class is not supposed to feel anything positive towards those who are oppressing them. So it's this tragic rewriting of history that the relationship between men and women is one of oppressor and oppressed. It's just factually untrue, because it's not men as a class versus women as a class. It's people in power as a class and then everyone else. Does it happen to be the case that the majority of people that have had power in history were men? Yes, but it's not necessarily because they are men, and it's not. And the vast swaths of women and men who were oppressed, they weren't oppressed because they were men or women. They were just oppressed because they didn't have power. It's those with power and those without it. So previously you had tyrants, dictators, and kings, monarchs, queens, etc. They held power. So basically, feminism has just taught generations of women to have contempt, disdain, and hatred for men. And men aren't being quiet anymore about it. So yeah. Anyways.
There's a dissonance in that, right? Because it also teaches women to be second-rate men in every way. And that's why it champions abortion and detests women's innate ability to create and nurture life, which is like really what gives them inherent value. Word.
Oh, one thing we were talking about,
Wait, so you think that if a woman doesn't have kids that she's not valuable or like is a good
I think your
person and-
potentiality to be a mother makes you valuable as a woman.
I mean, I guess valuable because like, the world, like if no one had kids, that we would all die off, I guess. So I guess that makes sense. But I feel
We're all
like
here
not
because
everyone-
somebody
That's true.
had a baby.
Somebody fucked somebody, so that's how we're all here.
Okay. Let's just keep it moving. Your card.
Thank you. They're a homebody.
Homebody.
What does that mean?
Like they like to stay at home. They don't like to go out.
I don't mind. I like to stay at home sometimes too.
Oh shit. I'm a homebody. What's up?
Oh my god.
How you doing, Rachel?
You're pushing 30.
What? Wait, what?
Just kidding.
He's not just pushing
Damn,
30.
I was kidding.
I'm older than that. Wait, so Rachel, will you marry me?
No, thank you.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
I didn't want you anyways. Just kidding. Okay. So what was the fucking question? Homebody?
Yeah, they're a homebody.
Wait, hold on. Let me fucking Sarah.
Oh my gosh.
Sarah Gertrude Cooper. Will you marry me?
No.
That's crazy.
Wow. All right.
Ouch.
Two no's and one.
Yo,
yay.
Brecky.
Oh.
No, you yelled at me to stop fidgeting with my cup.
I didn't yell. It wasn't a yell.
No,
It
can you
was.
stop?
It was like a.
was aggressive.
It was.
teacher
It was aggressive. I was
Can you-
It was
sorry.
paternal.
It was like a. It was a.
No, you said
It was
stop
giving
touching the cup.
father.
It was a fatherly. It was a
Oh.
fatherly.
Like history teacher.
I had your. I
It
had.
was patriarchal even.
It was. Yeah.
Um,
I was oppressing you. Oppressed. You. Oh, what the fuck did I just close out? Fuck. Okay.
Oh,
Here. Oh well. We'll
I'll
wait
read
till
it.
she's back. Rachel,
Oh.
what's yours?
okay. They watch porn regularly. Oh my god, I can't talk. Here we go.
Deal breaker? Yes or no?
That's a hard one. Honestly, I don't really think I care as long as they're not cheating on me. Like, with a girl.
I agree.
It's like hard, right? Like
That's
it's kind
hard.
of difficult.
I wouldn't want to think about it, but like I don't consider it cheating.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I like found out and they were watching porn like a lot, I think that's gross.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Wait, it says
Yeah.
regularly though.
This is
Oh,
really
regularly?
controversial, but I feel like
Closer to the mic.
this is might be controversial, but like what I do, like I'm in this industry, so I feel like I wouldn't love for my boyfriend to be watching it all the time. So like,
That's so
obviously-
hypocritical.
It is. That's what I'm saying. It's controversial. Like obviously, I wouldn't want him to like watch it all the time, but like
You literally make the material that
I know
other
that's why I'm
girls' boyfriends
exactly, and that's why I'm
watch.
saying this is an unpopular take. This is controversial. You know, so this is how I feel though. So, like I love.
Double standards.
Yes, but it's true. You know, we all
Oh, my
have our-
baby.
It's not just controversial; it's like unethical.
How so? Like I'm just making the content because I'm making the money, and I'll stop at any time, and if he wants me to. But like, I still feel like I don't have to love if he watches it. Like I don't have to love it, you know.
So let's
I
keep it
don't really
moving.
watch it that
Lauren,
often.
what's
I used to
what's
watch it
your
more
card?
before I got into it.
Oh,
It's weird.
Read your card, Lauren.
they frequently go to the clubs without you.
No.
No.
Heck
No.
no.
That's what it said.
So
That's
weird.
bad.
why are
Okay.
guys literally say they go to clubs to talk to girls
Mhm.
and not be with their friends?
Yeah.
But girls actually do go. I think girls go to clubs to like be with their friends.
Erroneous.
But
Erroneous.
if I
Erroneous. Erroneous.
Didn't mean to play that.
if I had
twice.
a boyfriend though, I would only go to the club with him. I feel like.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
it
it
was-
would have to go both ways.
Yeah.
If you had a boyfriend,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my god.
Cool, bro.
You okay?
That was a cough. I'm good.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay.
So what if there was like boys' night out? Would you like ask him like, hey, what
Boys'
you
night
doing?
out.
Like, what you doing?
So-
like, what, you know,
Like I
blowing
don't
up his
know.
phone and stuff like that. You never had a boyfriend who just had boys' night out where they
No.
legit go and do.
Well, they didn't go to clubs. They went like to each other's houses
Yeah.
and played poker. Like,
Yeah.
You know what? I'd like to
I feel like
interrupt
fine.
Rachel's very enthusiastic answer to this question. Carson, can you pull up the Twitch tab? We got to shout out the Twitch homies. Guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever. The link is in the description. Go follow us. If you have an Amazon Prime sub, yo, Gabriel, thank you for the Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch. You can sub to a Twitch streamer for free every single month. Quick, free, easy way to support the show. Go follow us. Yeah, go open up a tab right now. Gabriel, thank you for the Prime. What were we talking about?
Can I add one more
Boys'
thing?
night out.
Boys' night out.
Oh yeah,
Can I add one more thing about the other topic?
yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
so like I wouldn't love if my man watched, porn, but I wouldn't be like it wouldn't be a deal breaker. I
does
just
he?
wouldn't like not very often, but I would prefer if he watched it with me than without me
I
because it would be
think
kind of awkward.
The vast
you know?
majority of guys with like 5G wireless internet watch porn a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, it doesn't mean that it's a good thing or that.
No, I
It's
don't think
definitely
it's a
not
good
healthy.
thing.
you.
I feel
And
like
I
if
think
they're
it should
watching it
bother
a
you.
healthy amount and
Yeah.
they still have like energy for you, then it's
I
like,
wouldn't
okay.
say there's a healthy amount of porn to watch.
But there's definitely like unhealthier amounts, I think.
Yeah.
I think all amounts are unhealthy.
Why?
I just don't think it's normal to like watch videos of people having sex. I think it's weird.
But don't animals
No
watch
one-
other animals?
no
doing
one
it
else
in
in
the
human
woods or
history has
something
done
on
this. It's
National
very
Geographic?
strange.
I don't know.
You're defending it because you're part of it. That's all it is.
True.
So I say letting you straight freaking bed. Keep that stuff in the house.
Someone said clubbing is emotional cheating.
Yeah, major deal
I don't know.
breaker.
I'm from West Virginia. We don't have clubs.
Really? The nightlife scene is not popping in West Virginia.
West
No.
Virginia.
Yo,
No.
yeah, if a girl like goes out, parties, goes to clubs, bars, that's a deal breaker. Major deal breaker if she's partying. Because
Even if you're going with her.
I don't really drink, and I don't go to bars, clubs, or parties. Not really my thing.
But what if she used to club and then she stops?
Still a red flag.
Oh.
Club chicks
So
are
what?
to
So
be
people aren't
avoided.
allowed to change their mind, and like whatever.
Well, I suppose like you could have previously been addicted to heroin and stopped. However, I'm still going to disqualify you as a partner because of your previous addiction to heroin.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can change, but you can take the club out of the.
You can take the girl
Never
out of the
mind.
club. You can't take the club out
Yeah.
of the girl. That's what she meant to say.
That way.
Just eat
Lauren,
your
do you-
applesauce.
Yeah, Lauren, do you go clubbing?
No, I've actually never been to the club.
Really?
So I don't know what that's like.
But you're 21, right?
Yeah.
When did you turn 21?
January. So like
Oh,
I've
okay,
never
so
had
pretty-
a fake. Like I don't even drink. Like
I used to be that way too.
I don't
Wait.
drink. I don't
Now it's like
smoke. I
I'm
don't
the opposite end now.
anything.
You don't drink.
Don't drink.
You don't go to the club.
Don't go to club. Don't smoke.
No drugs.
Don't vape.
This is
nothing.
true.
I'm mom.
I used to never club, and now I club. So weird. I used to be like literally the opposite of like club. So, but I only do this.
Lauren, will you marry me?
Sure. Actually, wait.
What?
What's your middle name?
Huh?
What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color?
Middle name.
Yeah, I don't even know anything about you. I can't say yes.
We've been talking for so long.
Yeah, but I don't like know
yeah,
anything about
I've
you.
always wanted our first date to be live streamed to thousands of people and for you to be accompanied by your two close friends and for two OnlyFans girls to also be there. Here, well, first on put on the ring just because we're
I don't
engaged
think
now.
It's gonna fit my fingers.
It's pretty big.
Sarah, clutch it up.
I got a lot of.
Sarah, clutch it up.
That's pretty though. How many carats is it?
I think it was about $7 on Amazon.
Oh,
Darn.
it looks,
$7.
looks good.
I'm romantic like that, Lauren. You'll get the best treatment.
Oh my.
McDonald's, In and
I like
Out,
your
what you
other rings, too.
want.
Those are
Oh,
cool.
thank you.
What you want.
It's too big.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll get it resized. We'll get it resized. Don't even trip. All right. So you have some questions to ask me. What you want to know?
What's your favorite color?
What's up?
What's your favorite color?
Probably either black or orange.
Why?
Black because
Pornhub?
that's the color of my heart.
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
And then orange. Have you seen Dragon Ball Z?
I don't think I have.
Like all the
Like
Goku's costume. It's like
I know of it.
it was orange. So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. What else you got for me?
What's your middle name?
The fuck are these? It's like
Wait, is Alice
I-
your real last name?
yes, that's my legal last name. The fuck?
I don't know about that. I don't know if I
You're
believe that.
fucking doxing me over here. What the fuck?
Sorry.
What else you got for me, Lauren?
Wait, how old are you again?
33.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, unless my parents lied to me.
We have to go. You're next.
Oh, what? She wasn't done.
Oh, well, she's going to the bathroom, but I said you're literally.
Oh,
next.
okay. What? Any other questions?
I'll think of some more.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. They won't let you hang with friends of the opposite sex.
Deal breaker.
I think we kind of hit on that
Yeah.
Yeah, we
with
were
the whole
talking about it.
friend conversation.
Mhm.
Is that everybody on that one? I think. Okay, so the game is where do you draw the line? Cool icebreaker game to get to know some new people. Link for that is in the description if you guys want to check it out. Okay, so I'm going to get through these super chats here and then we're going to wrap up. Before I do that, does anyone have anything they want to touch on? Any burning relationship question. Rachel, if you want to admit that you have a crush on Click, so you can do it now.
That is crazy. No.
That's crazy, bro.
We're just friends, honestly.
Just be honest.
We're honestly just friends.
Where are you from, Rachel?
Virginia.
Whoa, that's like crazy.
Yeah.
Just okay. Geographical proximity
Not
to
even
each other.
that.
Rachel's rolling her eyes. Okay.
But-
Rachel is not amused by my charm.
They're calling you corny in the chat. They're clowning on you.
Well, that's not wrong.
L.
Okay.
Brian eating
I'll-
ASMR.
I'll be here all night. Oh, what?
You will?
Applesauce?
Okay. What? Okay, we got super chats here. Did we do this one?
Mm,
You all want
yeah,
to?
we did.
Wait, someone has to. My voice is getting hoarse. Can somebody read? Who's got a good?
I
Nicolette,
read
get off
super
your
chats all the
phone.
time.
You hooligan, you troublemaker.
Sorry.
How dare you, Nicolette?
Mm.
I'm going to steal your fleshlights from you.
He wants them so bad.
Oh shit. Okay, I fucked that up. Who's got a good dictation?
Me.
I don't know. You speak too far from the mic, Sarah.
No,
what
I'll do
about
it better
you?
this time.
I feel like we did this one.
Yeah, we already did.
Did
this
we?
one.
Mhm.
Alright.
I do. Yeah.
Did
A
we
lot
do
of
this
them are
one?
the same.
No.
I think people really want to hear Rachel.
Why?
We want you to read these with the lack of enthusiasm you've shown the entire show.
I'm so
Pronunciate
sorry. I'm
them.
like monotone.
It's okay, me
I
too.
need to have,
known
like,
to be
I'm
yeah.
monotone too. It's all good.
Invisalign,
Yeah, but the
and
London accent
so I
guy.
sound
like the
stupid.
robotic London accent
also has a
voice
beacon.
guy.
I'm hungry.
Wait,
That's
quick
like
question.
$100
You
and
guys
over, though.
are like, you guys do social media,
Yeah,
but like, when did you blow up? Like a year or two ago or what?
3 years ago.
So you're like 15,
Yeah,
16.
yeah,
Did you get any sponsorships, brand deals, anything like that?
yeah.
How much you making, girl?
None of your business.
Are you making more than 6 figures a year?
Yes.
What about you, Brecky?
Yeah.
Are
It's
you?
a hobby. So I don't
So you're kind of
really-
like part-time.
I
with
don't
it.
intentionally do it to make money. Like I just do it obviously more for like fun and obviously like I've met a lot of people.
You want some applesauce, by the way?
I'm okay.
You're
thank
good?
you.
Okay. Let me know
I
if
kind
you.
of want some. Please, I'm starving.
I'm sorry,
sorry. They're not feeding us.
I can't do that to my girl.
Like, help.
I offered. We had pizza before the show. Wait.
We
So
can't leave.
I'm just joking, guys.
in a year, have any of you made 7 figures?
No.
No. Mid 6 figures or what? Can you give a range?
No, like I would say barely 6 figures.
Barely six
Depends
figures.
on the year too.
But like, I mean, you said you blew up at like 15, 16. I mean, that's
Mhm.
pretty. I mean, most people your
Okay,
age
we'll
are
say now
not.
I'm making the 6, right? But
Yeah.
before I was making the 5 a year.
I mean,
you
still,
know?
like that's really good.
So building
So
it
like,
up.
congratulations.
Thank
like,
you. Thank
I think,
you.
and I think they've done studies on this. Like most young people, if you ask them what they want to do, they want to be creators. They want to be do social media. So I mean, and it's really hard to become successful. So I mean, I want to congratulate you guys on
Thank
your
you. Thank you.
success. And I mean, it's super impressive. I mean, most people would be to be making 6 figures at 18 is really quite quite something. So congratulations,
appreciate
guys.
Thank you.
What were we talking about?
You wanted me to read something.
Oh yeah, read the chat. Come on, Rachel. God.
Brian's pickup line. You want some applesauce? Question mark.
Read this one.
Okay. A strong man is needed in a good relationship to be there to pick up all the pieces when sheet hits the fan. That being said, communication is key, and being honest and able to talk about things is a must.
Yo, David, thank you, man. You got this, Rachel. I believe in you.
We should be able to define being vulnerable versus being weak. Great talk. Keep it going.
Very true.
Those are different things. Yeah, true.
Yo, Abby, thank you for the 50. Appreciate it. Marquavius Martin, that came through as a TTS. Mark Coons. Yo, Mark Coons, the fucking Chad. Thank you, man. All right, we have Ryushi123. Lauren, you get this one.
Oh, I can't even. Sorry, I can't like see.
Oh, sorry.
Brecky?
Humans
oh.
have a sinful nature, and something like bullying will never go away. The best thing you can do is try and create a positive and safe environment for your own kids. Other parents will fail raising their kids. Don't fail raising yours. Exactly.
Based. All right, we have Clint. This came through as a TTS. Thank you, man. Aaron, that came through as a TTS. Thank you, man. I think I read this one. Yeah, Lord Blitz. That's a questionable name. I think. Mary, you read this one.
Okay.
Since you're blonde.
As a man myself, I prefer my woman not to have any male friends because why would you need any male friends if you have me? Not only that, but I know what they want and what they're waiting for.
Based. Yo, Lord Blitz. Thank you, man. Confirm and deny, Lord Blitz. Are you Alaman? Fuck, I'm trying to say it in French. Okay. Aaron Martinez. Thank you, man. Sarah, go ahead.
Traditional values cue for the ladies. Who should be the leader in the relationship? Related. If your man told you he would like you to give up male friends, would you do it? Good work on the rising views, Brian.
Aaron, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Do you guys have a?
I would give up my male friends if my boyfriend asked me to.
I think that's what you actually should do.
I wouldn't.
Breckenridge.
Oh, I wouldn't, especially if I was friends before, like I met them.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I've had the same friend group of like guys and girls for so long. I wouldn't give that up.
Like maybe it's like a
Word.
really close childhood friend, or
Yeah.
if he's like gay, because like then there's not a chance of him trying to, you know.
I don't know. Some dudes be pretending to be gay to get an in, and then it's happened.
I say
Okay.
it's okay to have friends of the opposite gender. Just be very careful because
Boundaries
sometimes
are-
bad intentions.
Boundaries are
There's
important.
a line. Like she said.
Yo, breakfast burrito. Read this one.
Brecky sells herself just as much as the OnlyFans girls do. Looking at her Insta proves that. She knows what she's selling and why. Why does she get a pass? A pass for what?
A
For,
pass.
I suppose they mean like sexualizing yourself.
She
Why do
supposes.
I-
Mary
why do I get a pass
supposes.
for sexualizing myself?
I think
Mhm.
that's what they mean.
Mr. Cappadocia.
I didn't know I was given one. What?
You're like, where's my pass?
What?
Yeah, thank you, man. All right, this one came through. Thank you, dude. Thank you all you guys who submitted TTSs tonight. This is really appreciate all the support. Wow, holy moly! All right, wow. All right, we have Joey Bones Jones. Thank you for the 50, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Russell Russ, thank you for becoming a member, man. That one came through. All right, we have Joey Bones Jones with the 50. Better to live in a desert than with a quarrelsome and nagging wife. Proverbs 21:19. Yeah, I've heard this one also said something like, better to live on your roof than to live in a house. Better to live on the corner of your roof than to live in a house with a quarrelsome wife. Your thoughts, Nicolette? I don't know why I'm targeting you, but I just thought it would be appropriate to bring you into this conversation.
What's quarrelsome?
Are you?
The failure of the American educational system. All right, we have Ryushi here. I'm just kidding. I love you, Nicolette. Platonically.
This is already read.
Ready, ready.
Humans have. Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. DV Ken Bravo.
Oh, we answered this.
Somebody.
What? Oh, you want us to read it?
Nicolette, please read this one. This one's all
I
for you.
cannot see like at all.
Here, squint your eyes.
I mean, like there's the mics are in the way, but
Just
Oh.
I own an air conditioning company. I change 3 to 5 AC systems a week, replace ductwork, test for mold and bacteria daily, and spend 5 to 10 hours at a time in attics. Also, I bring home 4 to 6K a week. Y'all want a gamer or a guy that works 15 hours a day? A guy that works 15 hours a day so I can like do my own thing.
And when you say do your own thing, do you mean have sex with men on camera for money?
No. I just mean like
What?
personal space.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
Is the gamer their job? Or is it gaming?
Well, if a gamer is less hours, I mean, obviously people have to work, but 15-hour work
I'd rather
days
than
are
be home with
grueling.
you, play video
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to spend
facts.
time with the
If they're
person I'm
making money
with,
playing
you
video
know? So a
games,
gamer's okay if you're less than 15 hours. Like, the more time to spend with the person you're with, the better.
If you meant it as a job, then probably the gamer, so they can be home with.
Yo,
Yeah.
forget the prompt. Can we all get a W in the chat for DV Ken Bravo's fucking Chad beard? Yo, chat,
Oh my God.
chat.
Big beard.
W in the chat for Ken Bravo and his W beard. And let's see. However, despite your fantastic beard, Ken Bravo, 3 to 5
Looks like
AC
Duck
systems a
Dynasty,
week.
kind of. Got the-
3 to 5 AC systems a week. Those are rookie numbers. You need to step your shit up, Ken. Step it up. As an expert in HVAC, I would just okay. Thank you for actually doing a job that contributes to society. Okay. Yo, Lord, thank you for the membership. Lord of Odium, thank you for the 50. This lad, hold on, I got something for you, bud. Well done. Here's another one. Okay.
The way he spelled perception is crazy.
This lad,
English is their first language.
I think is this Spanish? This laddie, you?
Percepción.
Beautiful lady.
Your left is the most beautiful lady I've ever seen based on her comments
do you
and
mean
visual
Spanish?
perception. Perception?
Percepción.
Perception. That sounds like a liquor. Do you guys want to do you guys want to maybe go in business? Start a liquor called Perception. Okay.
But wait, you don't even drink though. I thought you don't even drink.
Interesting.
Not really. Maybe like I'll occasionally have a glass of wine or a beer, maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. But I don't party. I don't drink. Never really did. Wasn't my thing. Okay, Yo Trainer Still, thank you for the membership, and then that's the last one for that. And then we have. Oh, can you hide that, Carson? Yo, shoot a boy donated 50. Thank you, man. If bullying will bring common sense back to people, I will encourage bullying.
Yes.
Word. Oh, Mary has thoughts on that. Okay, we have what's my count? Donated 50. Thank you, man.
Well, I mean, there's a respectful way. Like, you don't have to bully somebody, but you can be respectful about it. Like, be like, oh, I don't like this, or I disagree with that,
As
versus
long as-
like shitting on them. You know,
As much as we hate it, it's not going to go away.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But we can also encourage it to, go away at least. So, some people will stop and change, but
Hmm.
Word.
Okay. So what's my count? Donated 50. Let me pull this back. How high is my body count exactly? For all we know, Mary could have slept with hundreds of men. We'll never know. Mary, confirm or deny?
Well, I didn't. I don't know. That's my word. Am I supposed to have evidence?
Stop the cap.
Okay. Let's see. We have. I love the chick with the tattoos. She's so knowledgeable and a lot to offer. I just wish the young girls here would actually take time and listen, critically think. Where's Osti's hashtag marriage for the L? Go Navy.
What is marriage for the L?
Seaman? What? He's a seaman. He's in the Navy. Doesn't you were in the Army, right? Or no, I think it's the Marines that talk shit on everyone. Don't all the branches of the
We all
military talk
talk-
shit on each other?
Yes, we do.
Especially the Air Force and Coast Guard.
And I mean, my handle is insane for Stargate because I love Stargate, and that's all Air Force, but we still make fun of them.
All right, and then we have that's Dan's tastic. Thank you for the 50. Don't wait to take up too much time. Just wanted to say, Mary, the realist homie out here, pop culture crisis for life. Mary, do you want to say anything to Dan Zadzabla?
Yeah, well, shout out. Thank you for listening to Pop Culture Crisis.
Ooh, cool. Okay. Final thought here before I wrap. Does anyone have a final thought? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Subscribe. Sorry, to my OnlyFans.
Okay, my final message is don't
Same.
subscribe to her OnlyFans.
Oh shit, bruh.
people are gonna do what they want though.
Nicolette, your response. Nicolette.
She already
Just
gave her
do
final
it.
thought. Okay, just don't.
Come on, guys. Step up.
My thoughts are concluded. I'm
It's
hungry.
Nicolette Nicole.
Wait, what was it? They didn't hear it.
Nicolette Nicole.
No, it's Nicole Nicolette, guys.
And mine is Real Keely Rose.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay. Anyone else?
Are we doing
Like,
shout outs?
One random thing. Has anyone ever been to Waffle House?
Yes.
I love Waffle House. Anyway, that's just the comment.
never been.
I love Waffle
Never
House.
I love
and
Waffle
I'm just
House.
craving that.
Never.
I would say this, ladies, it's not, I swear, ain't no hate. It's more like when you get to my age, I don't want you guys to be where I'm at, thinking that you'll have all these guys and holding yourself off for the one, because it's not going to get any better. And if you think that 30-year-olds are going to be in your box, try more like 45 going up and then hoping that, oh my God, maybe they'll give me 5 or 10 years before they die. Okay. Like, I promise you, it's going to end. And when you do hit the wall, you're going to be shocked.
By the way, we do have one video to react to. I want to dedicate this episode to the late, great Patrice O'Neill. We're going to react to a video of his. Carson, can you pull up the Patrice clip?
Who is that guy?
Patrice O'Neill, the GOAT. So Carson, just get it ready to pause because I'm going to pause it midway through this video. Pay very close attention to this because this is going to perhaps be, and I want to say this with a certain gravitas, this may very well be the most profound question you are ever asked in your life. I really want you to dig deep on this question, guys. So be ready, okay? Get into your, I know you're ready for this, Rachel, okay?
Yeah.
She's good. Okay, wow. Okay, cool. Patrice O'Neill, he, aside from being a comedian, stand-up comedian, he's a philosopher and a poet. Go ahead and play the clip, Carson.
Let me ask you a question. Here's a question. Here's a serious question.
Hide the mouse, Carson.
Okay, ladies, if you didn't have a vagina, like say it was a terrible train accident, right?
Oh,
Doctor
Carson, go to the
was
video
like,
tab.
we have to remove you.
Sorry, you got go to the video tab, Carson. The video tab. It's in the scenes. No, you're
right away.
No, video tab in OBS. It's while I do that, can you guys, Rachel, can you do like a little dance or some shit?
Dance. I don't know any dances.
Oh, it all just came back.
Oh, fire this man. Fire him how? He doesn't have a boss.
Stream is muted.
Boo. This better be worth the wait. But I like Patrice O'Neill, so.
Oh.
I have to be. I'm hungry. Yeah. Probably not. They're not open. Oh shit. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Here's a question. Here's a serious question.
I'm so confused right now.
Let me ask you a question. Here's a question. Here's a serious question. Okay, ladies, if you didn't have a vagina, like say it was a terrible train accident, right? And the doctor was like, we have to remove your pussy right away or you're gonna die. How would you keep your man past, you get a 2-month Guilty. I can't leave the bitch right away because she just lost a pussy in a train accident.
Sorry, you know where this is going.
Can't just walk right out on her. How would you keep your man past that if you didn't have a vagina?
Pause it. Okay, Brecky,
I don't know.
into the mic, closer to the mic.
I don't know.
How do you pull the mic closer to you?
Wait, how do you what? Keep
How do you keep your man?
Well, if,
Look,
can I
let-
say something?
Can't.
There's
If they're
been-
married to me, it says in sickness and through health, so it wouldn't matter.
But
Right?
here's the thing, right? Here are the facts.
No?
Here's the scenario. Terrible train accident.
Yeah.
And lately in this country, there's been some train derailments. So it's plausible that some chick was on the train and the pussy got damaged, had to get it surgically removed. It could happen, right? What happened in Ohio? You're from Ohio, right? Or-
No, Minnesota.
Sorry, whatever. Same thing, pretty much. There's been train derailments, so it's plausible that fucking you were on the train to go see that dude who goes to the University of Miami in Ohio.
Miami University.
That's a terrible name for a university
Right?
in Ohio.
So bad.
You lost your pussy.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know. Pray for a back.
No, but what do you do? Quite literally, like what do you do to keep your man?
Surgery? Get another surgery?
Get a second pussy? So you get another surgery.
Those fleshlights. Yeah.